Okay, so here we are at Nova Scotia Off-Road Riders Association Hare Scramble race number 1. This here is my first ever race that I've done, so I really have no idea what to expect. And come to find out, good, and I can go all kinds of things in front of me, as you can see, but that's fine. Important to me to start either way. I was just there. So we got this big bottleneck here at the start of the trail. Everything's moving very slow. Keep working our way through. Got ourselves somewhat spread out a little better here, so we're at least moving. So I'm following along behind this rider. Not really any urgency to get by him, even though it kind of would have been nice, but it's going to be fairly long race at this point in time. I'm still thinking that it's an hour and a half, so got lots of time. Didn't really want to burn myself out early anyway, so I didn't worry too much about it. But then he eventually seen me there and let me go by anyway. Bit of open track to myself, just picking up the pace a little bit, but not too much, still taking it quite easy to conserve my energy. It's quite a hot day out today. The track's also very slippery. Quite a layer of slime on everything, a lot of water, a lot of mud, so came up solid into that hole there, in which case I believe that's where I ended up denting my new pipe. This here's fairly slick, deep, muddy bit of an uphill, which causes a little bit of problems later on for some people. Behind a couple more riders here now. We'll follow along behind these two for a bit yet. Also didn't realize my GoPro wasn't on a wide enough view, and it was aimed a little lower than I normally like it, so it's not so bad when I'm sitting, though a lot of the bars is in the way, but when I stand it's pointing more down than I would like. Also, I'm on my 2019 Husqvarna TX300, which I just recently got, so I really only have a few hours on riding a two-stroke. I've been riding my 19 KTM 354 stroke. I got 150 or so hours of ride time on it in the last year, so it's a little bit different adjusting to this two-stroke. But stroke certainly makes riding at this slow pace a lot easier. I haven't got the flame outs, don't have to worry about clutching so much. Sort of lug it along. Cruising along the back half of the course now, which is normally quite a bit faster of a section. You can carry a lot more speed, it's not so tight. This nasty glob of mud stuck on the lens that I don't really get rid of for a little bit. Well, looks like we've come up on another rider here. Stay behind him for a bit, I'm guessing. Oh, no, we pulled over, we're going by. And now behind another one. Go through the timing tent here in a second. Unfortunately, frame rate on my camera is set so it's not actually picking up what the digital display is reading, so at this particular point I'm not sure what position I'm in, because as you can see the screen's just flashing on camera here. I don't remember looking when I went through. Double track.
Hey, Stuart!
There's my wife and son. Over them tires. Something going on there. The spot was pretty soupy. Camera's not mounted quite right. There's a pile up right there at the top of the screen. Bunch of people stuck, so I'll go around this outside and a little bit of a screw up here. Install it. So, of course, now I'm feeling rushed. There's riders coming down in. Heart rate's going high, even though I'm not really doing anything. I get up out of there. Start moving along. Another guy. This is a little bit later off that little pile up. I'm still trying to keep her at a slow pace, keep my heart rate back under control so I don't get too pooped. Coming back into the timing section again around these berm corners, which are really quite fun when it's not too slippery, but it was a little slick today. Here you can really nail well if you want. Now this time when I come through, I see that I'm in 8th position. Once again, you can't see it on camera, but I did look this time myself.
I'm currently 8th.
So I yelled to the wife and kid that I'm currently 8th. We're now on our 3rd lap.
Oh, she hot, boy.
Oh, there's a guy about to go by me here. And then I run right into him here in a second. Comes to a stop. Whoops. Sitting there. More there. Still working my way through. At this point, I'm not realizing they're going to cut the race at an hour. I heard rumors, but I hadn't heard anything for sure. Had I known for sure, I would have picked my pace up a lot, because then I would have known I would have had enough to make it. But anyway, that's all right. No big deal either way. Oh shit, a little bit of a bobble there. And maybe had I been going faster, more of that would have happened, so I might not have came out any farther ahead anyway. Not knowing, I'm about to come into the finish of the race. But can't say I'm disappointed, because it was hot, so. Checkered for me. First race ever is in the books for me. I'm pretty sure I'll do some more. It was quite fun. Got some things to work on. Stop following people. Actually pass people. Things like that. But we'll work on it. We'll get better. So I ended up 8th place out of 27 riders in Intermediate B, which overall I'm pretty happy with for my first race. Anyway, that's it for this one.
Good job, man.